afternoon. But before we get started, I want to take a moment to acknowledge and give tribute to the innocent people that lost their lives as a result of some tragic and unfortunate acts of terrorism in our country on September 11th. All the brave people that came to rescue and all the innocent people that lost their lives will never be forgotten. So we know why we're all here today, to announce this wonderful, wonderful undercard. It's going to be a terrific undercard. To open the undercard, in the co-main event, we'll have Leo Santa Cruz, who's one of my all-time favorite young fighters, but a classy guy. He'll be defending his WBC title, and he'll be fighting Manuel Roman, and this will be for the super bantamweight world title. Next up in the co-feature, we'll have Miguel Vasquez. He'll be defending his IBF 135-pound world championship, and he'll be fighting Mayweather Promotions' own Mickey Bay. In the opening bout, we'll have Alfredo Angulo versus James De La Rosa in a 10-round middleweight matchup. This event is promoted by Mayweather Promotions along with Golden Boy Promotions, and our sponsors are Corona, Equalizer, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Mexican Tourism Board. The fight is distributed by SHOWTIME PPV, and I just want to remind everyone we have a new start time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So you don't want to miss this packed undercard. And the undercard will be starting at 1:30, so you don't want to miss it. Also, we have a terrific card. We'll be on Fox Sports 1 today and also Fox Deportes tonight. In the main event, we'll have Luis Ortiz versus Latif Coyote. And doors open at 3 p.m. Pacific, and the first fight will start at 3:30, and the fight will be at the Hard Rock Hotel. Also, just a note, the shuttle will be provided here at the MGM, and it will depart at 3 o'clock and 6:30. Tomorrow's weigh-in will be open to the public. The doors will open at 12 o'clock, and the weigh-in starts at 2:30. And we will have special performances by Rick Ross and Prince Royce. And also on Saturday, we have the Boxing Fan Expo. It'll be at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And be sure to visit the Mayweather Promotions booth. And that'll start at 10 a.m. for the fighters, and they'll be signing autographs. And then this leads us into the big event on Saturday night. So before the fighters come up, I'd like to introduce our co-promoter, none other than the Senior Vice President of Golden Boy Promotions, Eric Gomez.
Thank you, then. Once again, thank you all for being here. We're very excited about this undercard. As customary with big events involving Golden Boy Promotions and Floyd Mayweather Promotions, we try to put a little bit of everything, exciting matchups, world championship fights, up-and-coming fighters. So we're very excited and proud of this undercard. Before we introduce the televised fighters, there's some great prospects on the card that you guys don't want to miss. You want to get there early. These guys are champions of tomorrow, future stars in the sport of boxing, and they're here to put on a show. So I introduce them so you guys can get to know them a little bit. Opening up the card from Las Vegas, Nevada, he's making his pro debut, is Kevin Newman. Kevin, please stand up. He's with Mayweather Promotions, one of their future stars. Okay. We also have Marcos Maidana's little brother here. You guys don't want to miss him. This kid is very exciting. He boxes a little more than Marcos, but he's got that big punch as well. and that's Fabian Maidana. Fabian? He still has to catch up with the tattoos, but believe me, he's very excited. Also from Argentina, undefeated from Buenos Aires, Damian Sosa. Damian? And finally, from Mayweather Promotions, Andrew Tabiti. He's also from Las Vegas. Okay. All right, so those guys are going to be on the undercard. They're not televised, so you want to get out here early. You don't want to miss these guys. These guys, again, they're future champions, they're prospects, and we're expecting great things from these guys. Just a quick note, I want to acknowledge a few people that are very important to this card, made this possible, and that's the president of entertainment for the MGM Resorts International, Richard Sturm. He's not here. Richard, thank you very much. Bob Bennett, executive director for the Nevada Commission, and Steven Espinoza with SHOWTIME Sports. Thank you, Steven. We're going to start off this pay-per-view with the Countdown Show, which is going to be televised on SHOWTIME, and it's also going to be on the pay-per-view channel. So you know, all the fans get to watch this fight for free. It's a little teaser, but it's a great fight. All-action fight with two big punchers. These guys, I'm sure, are going to thrill the fans, and you know, it's going to be a little look into what you're going to expect in the pay-per-view. This first fighter, I'm going to call up to say a few words. Just came off a great fight earlier this year, possible fight of the year. He's a big puncher, very exciting. He's from Covina, California, with a record of 27-4, 22 big knockouts. John Molina Jr. John?
How's it going? First of all, I want to say thanks for Golden Boy, Mayweather Promotions, for giving me this opportunity. Of course, Al Heyman for giving me the opportunity and making all this possible. My opponent, Humberto Soto, thank you for taking the fight. Wow, a small short story goes a few years back when I was just a guy coming up, I think fighting 4 or 6 rounders. I think Humberto Soto was the main event on that card, and I looked up to him and I said, wow, that's Humberto Soto. And here I am today going to fight him Saturday night. I think it's an amazing story. You're grand champion, and I think it's my time to shine. Saturday night, you guys know how I fight. I come, I bring it, I leave it all in the ring. If people are willing to spend their hard-earned money to come watch me fight, I'm going to give 110% to give them a great, great show, fireworks show. And I know he doesn't take a backward step. I sure am not going to take a backward step. And we're definitely, like I said in the Matista fight, I don't think you're going to need the judges. On this one, I don't believe you'll need the judges for this fight as well. We're going to come, we're prepared with my new trainer, Jose Santa Cruz. Antonio Santa Cruz, we implemented some new games, utilized some new tools in our game plan, our repertoire, if you will. So we're gonna hopefully go ahead and showcase some of those. Go out there and do what we do best, put on a great show, a fun fight, and if the knockouts there, we're gonna jump all over it. Thanks to Sam Watson and everything that they've done for my career. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but Al Heyman is an advocate for us fighters and really does a lot for us. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys Saturday night.
Thank you, John. John's going to be facing a former 2-time world champion. He's coming off a win streak of 6 in a row. His last loss was actually to Lucas Matisse, a great fight as well, fight of the year candidate fight. He's well known throughout the world, especially in Mexico, and he's looking to get back to the big stage. This is his return to Las Vegas, in a big show. And he said that he's ready for the big fights again, once again. So I want to bring him up. It's very exciting. He's going to make a hell of a fight with John. And that's Humberto Soto. Humberto?
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Muchas gracias a todos los medios de comunicación.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you to all the press members, all the fans that are here joining us.
Yo estoy contento de regresar a las grandes carteleras y la verdad quiero decirle que
I'm very glad to be here in the big showcase again, and the people that are going to win are you guys. You guys are going to win on Saturday night.
Como todo profesional, yo creo que pues tenemos respeto aquí, solo para todo el equipo de John Molina, me respetas como peleador. A diferencia que arriba no somos enemigos y que ganamos. Muchísimas gracias a todos.
He says, like a true professional, I respect John Molina and his team, so thank you for coming out to the fight. But in that ring, we're enemies, and we're going to put on a great show, so thank you.